Hi, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm going to go ahead and get into the monthly reading just at a glance, essentially, week by week. For this month of October 2024, you have a lot of, it looks like a lot of business opportunities, financial opportunities opening up to you. This is also an energy where in this month we're going to be um, unifying with certain people, with potential new business, with it's like making commitments to new routines and new business ventures even. This can also be people sticking their neck out for you to get you a job or put in a good word for you. um, yeah, it feels like there's going to be some pretty significant changes for your reputation, for your schedule, just business in general. It feels like some of you here will be needing to beef up on your skill sets, pay attention to the quality of work that you have and try to make it better, this is about like fortifying your skill sets and like making your presence stronger in a lot of ways. Your overall energy for this month, we have by the book. And this is basically as it sounds. This is very, we are not going away from the book. We are the way that we're behaving in certain situations, it's very much to the letter. We're not diverting. We're not getting creative about it. It's just, this is tried and true. This is the direction that we've made. This is what this calls for. And so I'm going by the book. I'm not, diverting and trying to sprinkle my own fairy dust on something. This is like very strong and very rooted in either tradition or just how things are done. And it gets things done. And there may be a lot of communication with people like that. So if you're dealing with a new boss or if you're dealing with people that are in some way financially involved or like legally involved, there may be some energy here, Taurus, where you're going to be needing to do things by the book. That's also settling up your books, tax season and stuff like that. There's a lot of emphasis on like getting things taken care of that have been maybe either kind of flying under the radar or being ignored. It's time to take care of that. And also, too, I feel like a lot of you are kind of emerging into a new sense of personal power when it comes to taking on new tasks, new opportunities within jobs, maybe even a new job. Connecting with other people. I feel here that you're going to be doing a lot of extra stuff, but it all pays out in the end. It pans out in the end. Um, yeah. So in this first week here, um, I guess I do want to emphasize though here too, Taurus, it's important, like I just said, when we are communicating with people, especially within like job situations or like new hiring, stuff like that, like if you're talking to a new boss or prospective potential boss, um, we always want to add our personal flavor and yes, do that, but also stick to as much by like tradition and standards as you possibly can. Because I feel like that's what this person is very much focused on. That's where they feel secure in how they connect with you. That's where they feel secure in how they take you on or accept you into their business. And you may be dealing with that if you are a business owner with somebody. So just be very clear in what you want. It's about standards and it's about protocol. In this first week, we have this Knight of Pentacles. This is really good just because it can talk about, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's really time to like put your energy towards your goals, put your energy towards the things that need to get done. This is honoring your commitments. This is being very, very clear in the direction you want to go. Here with the High Priestess clarifying it, I feel here for some of you, it's like your body of work or your experience is going to play a role in how somebody views you. They may not say it, they may not communicate about it, but and this can also talk about if you're getting like references, they may be making, well, that is a reference. People make judgments based upon reference, but like they may just be kind of like doing a little bit more digging on you than maybe you would think. And so it's very good to have things up to snuff. It's very good to have your background clear of anything. And so anything that's like lingering that needs to be taken care of needs to get taken care of now before it affects that potentially. Um, with this energy as well, these may be opportunities that are dealing with the healing arts, health, energy work. Either way, though, this may be something where it's like I said earlier, like you may have somebody that is kind of secretly communicating on your behalf that gets you a position or gets you an opportunity, gets your foot in the door, essentially. Um, it's kind of like a little bit of a shortcut, you know. And so it's allowing things to happen here for you within the second week of October. Taurus, you have this energy. I feel like there's an energy of, I feel like you're going to be paying attention to the practicalities in life right now. And I feel that timing is of the essence for you, Taurus. I feel here that this is also going to be an energy where maybe we are needing to kind of bring up older, I guess I want to say like skill sets, different training, maybe try to bring up. It's like venturing into things that maybe we left on the back burner. Now it's like we're starting to unravel that and open ourselves up to it. Sometimes it's almost like hidden assets that are kind of like resurfacing that you can utilize. And the second week, it feels like timing is of the essence here. It feels like there may be some sort of like a feeling of being rushed to either make a commitment or being rushed to I don't understand why I'm feeling like to fit in, but there's some element of that. And again, we want to make it as not as like, how am I saying this? It's like we want to make sure that we are grounded, that we are perceived as a grounded person. We don't want to seem flighty. You have this Knight of Wands here, the Knight of Pentacles here. In the second week, it's like the way that you present yourself is very important, especially for any type of new boss or new coworker group. And it's almost as if like we can put old stories that we've told about ourselves behind us, or like you can kind of reinvent yourself, not in like a lying way, but just sometimes we have to drop old storylines. Sometimes we have to look at our lives and say, okay, I can actually move forward without telling this aspect of myself or my personal life. Or maybe if we've kind of like, leaned in a little heavy on a certain like story of woe or like how frustrating life has been for us, you know what? You can also leave that out. Like you don't need the support. You don't need to manipulate support from people. Here I feel like it's going to be seen as a manipulative tactic. So just leave it out. Be very clear and also be a little bit mysterious here. With this Knight of Wands in the second week, I do also feel that there's an energy of past, and I'm saying that here with this shadow and the five of swords here, which is an interesting energy moving into the third week. But I feel that this can also talk about people in your life that have been not on the up, people in your life that have kind of like held you down through not presenting information to you, or people that are in and out of your life and they keep secrets, they keep situations very hidden. This may also be somebody that intentionally has distanced themselves from you. This could be somebody at a distance here. And I feel here there's an element of like wanting to, in a way, like reconnect, wanting to try to get something moving again. And I feel here that it's important for you to just kind of like stop it. It's asking for you to put your head on and to take the tasks that are in front of you at hand. I feel this situation may add more confusion to your life at this time, Taurus. And I feel like there's a reason the distance is there with this person. So it's asking for you to really consider what is most important to you. What is this connection going to cause you to not focus on your priorities, on your direction, what you want to do? Like, is it going to detract from you and take away from things? I feel that it's important for you to allow, if somebody forced distance between you, allow that distance to remain. It's okay. You have other things going on in your life, especially within this month. There's a lot of like new things happening. There's a lot of new commitments and community networking, a lot of like potential job opportunities that are opening up for you, whatever you put your energy towards. So I think it's important for you to utilize your time in a very meaningful way, because this does talk about timing. The Knight of Wands does talk about timing. It's action. It says move now, go now, and so I feel here you need to be mindful of how you seize those opportunities that are in front of you, rather than being distracted by people that might be kind of, not for your best, somebody that's in and out of your life. In the third week here, Taurus, we have this energy of the devil and the Five of Swords, with the Knight of Cups as the clarifying energy here. And I say this in regard to, I talked about this, but it's in regard to this energy. It's like somebody trying to push through into the third week of the month here, Taurus. It feels here with the devil, the shadow is the devil card. These are energies of entrapment. These are energies of people telling you certain things to get their needs met or to get their objective moving in a certain direction. This can also be a person that is manipulative when it comes to your emotions. They know how to emotionally manipulate you. Especially with the Five of Swords. Like, this is a massively emotionally manipulative card. This is somebody that sabotages situations within their own life, but they also leave situations to be picked up by everybody else, in turn making everybody feel, a certain way, horrible or whatever it may be. It's somebody that is very get what they can get it how they want to, and leave should they choose. And so you're dealing with somebody that has like these strange like attachment issues. You're dealing with somebody that's potentially connected to you in a material way here as well, and or wanting to be. And it's important that you can kind of separate that and create a boundary here, Taurus, just because I feel like somebody is planning to love bomb you, or somebody is planning to like lay it on thick, whatever that may be. So this could be about their stories of woe. This could be about how, you were the best person in their life and they didn't understand how to like do anything with that, so they ruined it, or whatever it may be. It just feels here that in this third week, it's important for you to be able to allow this to be old business, allow this to be released here. It's like these endings can be very difficult and painful, but once we allow them to happen, good things happen. And I feel that there's a lot of good stuff happening, and it really feels a lot of like good financial opportunities happening for this month, Taurus. So just be mindful of that, okay? And moving forward into the fourth week here, Taurus, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the World, which is beautiful, because this says to me that this is you're moving on to a different position. You're moving on to a different opportunity. With the Ace of Pentacles here, this can also talk about like financial opportunities starting to finally bloom, getting a job, making more money, an increase in your money. With the World in this energy, it talks about endings, but beautiful new beginnings that can create a lot of financial abundance and stability in your life. And I feel here that's going to be in conversations. It's like you're kind of gearing up towards connecting and communicating with people where this is going to take place for you. It feels here that there's a lot of opportunities that connect you to really good financial abundance here. I also do want to say here too, for this third week, I know I'm skipping back and forth, but this I feel is going to kind of intensify, like if you have a negative connection to somebody and they're like sexually trying to lure you, it's going to work. And so that's even more of a reason for you to be mindful of how much you give and how much you allow yourself to be manipulated, because it feels like it's a manipulative tactic. For some of you, if you're not dealing with any manipulative people and you're good in your partnerships, it does talk about opportunities becoming very, very it's like your sexual connections are like intensifying. There may be a level of like kind of trying new things and having certain levels of freedom to try new things with this energy. Things that are healthy here, things that kind of like bring us to a new um, place in our physical relationships with people, trying new things, where maybe it's been very much by the book. It's like maybe we can talk to our partner and try to explore more. So yeah, it feels here that you're buckling down in this month of October, Taurus, and you're making good decisions. And it feels like finances are going to be blossoming and blooming all over the place. And it's really asking you to honor the time that you spend in those things, in those ventures, just because they're going to pan out very well for you. And protect yourself from people who are leeches. Protect yourself from people who are emotionally manipulative. You provide a lot for these people, and that's something that is very clear with the Queen of Pentacles here. It's something that they don't tell you, but they show up for more. So you have to be very mindful on who you're allowing in and allowing people even at distances, because it feels like they're trying to like come toward you now, and or at least in the second, third week. And you may need to just put up a guard and really focus and hunker down on your responsibilities, because that's what this month looks like for you. Okay, so I hope that this reading is helpful. Feel free to contact me at thealtruisticmystic, gmail.com, if you want a reading. And yeah, like the video if you choose to. Whatever. I love you guys. Bye.